Yep, DJSuss One, the feature presentation. We have, let me see how I can do this intro, even though you can see her. The legendary, one of the GOATs, one of the greats, good-spirited, good-souled, D-nice hat-wearing Brandy.
How you doing? Thank you for that introduction. I appreciate that.
Brandy,
I ain't gonna tell you what your hat look like, even though it's swagged out. You cool. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Nah, you look good. I'm just playing with
Thank
you. But
you. I know. I'm playing with you too.
Yo, you're one of my favorite artists ever, so it's an honor to even interview you. So I appreciate the interview.
I appreciate that.
Yo, so your new song, Baby Mama.
What you think? What you think?
I think it's lit. You know, I like the brand. It's lit. Don't get me wrong. It's lit. I love the that shows the vocals off tremendously though on another level. Like Angel in Disguise is one of my favorite records of all time. You know what I'm saying? But no, but the record's lit. I want you to talk about it because you was talking in it. So talk to me about the single.
Well, you know, Baby Mama is it's been like that word that always associates with negativity when it comes to single moms. And I wanted to be one of the people that celebrates that, make something like that triumphant, because, you know, motherhood has changed my life, and it's caused me to push forth to be a better person, and just in my everyday life to be a better example, to try and be the best version of myself, you know, because I know that my daughter is watching me. So I wanted to do a song celebrating that, and just the fact that I just love my daughter so much, and I just felt like it was a good way to come back with such a powerful message, and try to just change the stigma of what baby mama means.
So I applaud that. What kind of mom is Brandy, like, over the years? Because I know you got a teenager right now. Teenagers could be difficult.
I do, 17.
Yeah, I saw an interview. You was like, I'm not ready for her to be 18.
I'm not ready for her to be 18. I don't want to, you know, I feel like when, you know, that 18 and she's been kind of throwing that in my face and she's been 16, you know, I'm going to be 18 in a minute, mom. And I just feel like, you know, I'm going to lose a bit of her. And I know one day she's going to have to, you know, leave the nest and get out there and experience life. And, you know, but I'm just so protective, and I just love her so much. I just don't want anything to happen to her. You know, she's all I have. You know what I mean? That's my only child. She's the reason why I do everything. She's the reason why I live. So, I would have to say I'm a loving mom. I'm an honest mom. I'm firm when I need to be. I'm honest, and I'm a softie sometimes.
Are you like the bestie mom? Meaning, like, you know, you still have to be a parent, but sometimes, you know, people have that friend relationship where you could tell your mom or your parents something that you could tell your friends. Like, I didn't tell my parents a lot of the things that was going on in my life like that. But we had a very son, and you're the parent.
Yeah, so, like that authority, just super authority type parents. Like, that's how my mom and dad were too.
Oh, okay. Like, now in my older age, I tell my dad everything. Like, you know, I snuck out the house that one time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So do you have a relationship with her like that? Like, do you think that, you know, of course you have to be the authority figure, but does she, do you think that she shares things that she might tell her girlfriends with you?
I do. I feel like that's one of the most important things that I feel like was vital in our relationship, is for our communication to be open. And I'm not the kind of mom that everything I do with her, like I try to come from love. So, you know, I've been her age before, so I don't excuse that. Like, I use my life to, you know, inspire her and let her know that she's not alone in certain situations, and how, you know, I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of. And so I think because I'm open, and because I'm not judgmental, and I'm open to communication, she feels comfortable with telling me things. I do think she also keeps things from me as well. You know, we
like
all
do. All have when
we all do, but I feel like she knows at some point she can come and speak to me. Like, I'm open with her with everything. So I just hope that she really knows that, but I think she does, that she can come to me for anything.
Nice. Why the hiatus, Brandy? Why the hiatus? We need you to do an album once a year.
I get, you know what? I get that now, and I promise you guys, it won't be an 8-year it won't be an 8-year gap. I think for me, I've been through a lot in my life, and a lot of things that I learned about myself has been through trial and error. And there was a time where I didn't really value or really know my worth, my self-worth. And so I was in situations that I had no business being in. But because I learned from it, I don't regret it. And a lot of that time, my music suffered. I wasn't inspired creatively, and I didn't feel like my music was partnered with the right team. And I just I needed to pull myself out of a situation like that and get myself in a better place. And then, during the 8 years, I got a chance to experience and discover things about myself that I never thought I would. When I went to Broadway, I just got the bug again to really do music. And I started to, get in the studio and try different things. And then when I started the process of the album, it started to become so personal and honest and a therapy, for me, that, it took me a minute to make sure that everything was consistent, because I care about my work. So with all of that, and then just making sure everything was on point, it took me a while. But I'm in a great place. I'm on my own label. I'm partnered with a great team with E1, and I feel like my music has a chance to touch people again and reach people in the best way possible.
I'm excited about it. B7 in July, and
Yeah.
it's been such a hiatus. R&B has changed, man. Like the state of R&B. Like, what do you feel about R&B today? I need, who was I talking to about this? Like, it seems like people don't want to be in love no more.
And people are not, the music today is not really about the body of work. It's about, single. And, it's nothing wrong with having, hot singles. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm an artist that believes in, storytelling and really opening up and using your music as a way to tell not only your story, but other people's story. And I think the body of work is so important, and it's going to always be important to me. And even though music has changed, even though times have changed, and even how you approach music has changed, I have to stay true to me, and I have to do what I feel is necessary for me to do. And, of course, find my way in how to do things, but the source and the foundation of who I am will never change, and how I approach music will never change.
Yo, Brandy, do you view, I hate to say this because I know people tell you so, but do you view yourself as a legend? Like, do you know? Do you know?
No, I don't. I know that I know I've worked really hard. I know that everything that I've done in music, even if it was super successful or not, my passion has always been at the forefront, and my music has always been, honest in some kind of way. And I know I've touched a lot of people because so many people have told me, and I can just say, I know I'm a veteran, but a legend, I mean, that's, I don't know. That's not for me to say,
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. You're a legend. All right, let's go to the
Thank you.
Yo, so look, TV, movies.
Yeah.
You was doing a lot of it. Are we going to see more of it? Like, look, Netflix is, I don't want to bring, I know everybody brings up Moesha to you. I'm pretty sure you're tired of hearing that question, but whether it be that or what happened?
I don't mind. I love Moesha. It's just beautiful for people to still think of Moesha, so long ago. Yeah.
One of the most classic TV shows ever, and Netflix is relaunching a lot of shows. Like they had Fuller House, which was a continuation of Full House. They're relaunching Saved by the Bell.
You found out you used to watch Full House.
What happened?
Let me find out you used to watch Full House.
Yo, Brandy, you can make fun of me all you want. I used to watch all those damn shows.
Me too. I'm with you. There's nothing wrong with that, but you're so cool as well. I didn't think you was going to say Full House at first,
Like a nerd on the low, by the way. Don't tell nobody. I know.
Would you say you're nerd on the low?
I'm a nerd on the low.
Me too. You're a good company, man.
Don't tell nobody. But yeah, Moesha, do you think you would ever revisit that, like if Netflix offered or something like that?
Absolutely. I think it's so necessary because I tell people all the time, Moesha ended on a cliffhanger, and that's the worst. That's the worst, a TV show can end on if they're not going to come back, especially if they've been on for a while. You have fans that are looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. And I feel like there's a lot of unanswered questions with Moesha, and I would love to just figure out a way to make that work for today's time. And what would Moesha be like, and just how would the cast come back together, and just how we would work together again. That would just be awesome to just see, and I'm so open to it. So absolutely. And then just more acting, period. Like I have a huge passion for acting. The last thing I did was a show on Fox called Star, and I played this gangster, and it was so opposite of who I am as a person, but it was just like, I just felt it, and people really, loved the character, and felt like I was believable in that kind of a role. So I would love to do more challenging roles like that, and then also just to do a movie about my life. I feel like I have an inspiring story to tell, just about never, giving up on myself, no matter what I've been through. So, all of that in the future for sure.
I'm a horror movie fanatic. I would love to see you do more horror movies. I know you did I still know what you did last summer. You don't like the horror genre?
I don't like horror films, fam.
I end up in a horror movie if you hate horror movies.
Well, but at the time, when I was a kid, I know what you did last summer. The first one was popping. I loved the whole Scream joint, all of those things. I loved when I was a kid, but like now it's like I try to pay attention to what I put in my mind, because my dreams be crazy, so I can't just watch anything. But yeah, I don't know if I would be in a horror film again, but I would definitely do something dramatic and suspenseful for sure.
Okay, cool. Now look, I'm gonna put the energy out and we'll move off of that. Can you please meet with Netflix about the Moesha like in next week?
I definitely will do that. For sure.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the more TV and the more acting. And I'm really looking forward to B7. You keep telling everybody in interviews that it's a very, very, very personal album. Is there anything that you could tell us about the topics of your life that you addressed on this album?
Yes, I talked about my struggles with love, and how deep I can fall in love, and how like my mind can kind of get a little crazy when I'm in a relationship, and I feel so deep about a person. So I talk about my sanity, and I also speak about, of course, my motherhood, and just my approach to love, and how love can turn me into another person if I'm not careful. And of course, I've overcome a lot of the topics and experiences that I've actually gone through with love, which is why I'm single today, which is why, I'm the one for myself, and I'm, focusing on me, so I can just better me for my baby, for my daughter, for whoever's watching me. But it was just great to be able to use music as a way to heal through some of the difficult times in my life. And, they say when you go through difficult times, you make really good songs. That's the best music. So, yeah.
That's the question,
this is a very vulnerable project for me.
I'm excited to hear it. Not because you were in pain, but I just want to hear the music.
I know. Yeah.
So, look, I've been in tons of relationships. I'm a very honest person. I'm a very nice person. And I've been no, I can tell just from your aura, you're a very honest, loyal person. Now,
thank you.
I'm not going to say my age, because I'm not going to be honest about that. But
okay.
But I've been in a bunch of relationships, and I've been shit, and I'm like numb. Like, it's very hard for me to trust now. It's very hard for me to trust. And I heard you say in an interview that you're just sticking to yourself. You single. You just said it just now, and you're not even worried about men right now. Do you feel like at all? Do you feel like everything you've been through? Do you think you could trust again and ever be with somebody and open your heart out the way you've done in the past again? Like,
I really can't answer that, because I'm always open to the will of God. So I'll say that. But it looks like my will, nah, I'm good. I don't know if I'm if I'm willing to open my heart up again like that, because when I love hard and I love deep, and I just don't want to be hurt. And if there was going to be another situation for me, I would want to be with someone that could love that deep and could love that real, that honest. And I just don't think I've ever truly experienced it like I thought I did. Like,
I hate to say I'm part of this, but we are the 1% out here. Most people cannot love hard. Most people are pieces of shit. I hate to say that because people are watching us right now, but
yeah, like no shade, but it's true. It's like if you're gonna love someone, go all the way. And if you're gonna, commit to somebody, don't freeze when the times get hard. And for God's sake, don't change because you just got a little money to your name. Please do not do that. Yeah. That is the worst. That's one of the worst things. But yeah, it's yeah, I don't know, sus. I don't think I'm, like I said, I'm the one, and I'm so glad that I know that now.
There's nothing wrong with being single. You know what it is about you, though? You have a child. I haven't had kids yet. So I feel like, damn, am I going to be that 65-year-old motherfucker? Eventually that, damn.
No,
so you have your blessing.
How did you do that, fam? Come on. How did you do that in this game, being a DJ, being hot, being swagged out? Come on. You dodged.
Out and stating the obvious, but now let me say, no, listen, Brandy, I've never been one of those dudes. Like, I don't understand. No disrespect as people are watching this, but look, we've all had sexual encounters. I've never understood, if I don't have that mental that I know I want to be with you on that level, why in the hell would I engage or attempt to put myself, I don't want to use the language I want to use, but put myself in a position where I'm going to get a girl pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Why would I do that if I don't see a future with you? That's just how I think. And then
that's beautiful. Everybody, every man walking needs to think like you.
Thank you.
You should write a book just from that statement alone.
It wouldn't sell.
It would sell. What you mean? I'm buying the book. I'm gonna buy it, fam. I'm gonna post it and everything.
But all right, Brandy, well, because I know you don't got much time. B7, it's July what?
31st.
31st.
And I would love to talk to you before then, just to see. Well, not before then, because I mean, well, maybe before then. Maybe you could hear the album before, and I could see what you think.
I would love to do that. Please hit me up.
That would be awesome.
I would love to hear the album.
I would love for you to hear it. I would love to get your opinion on it, because I can just tell just from you bringing up Angel in Disguise that you're a real Brandy fan over there, and I appreciate that. That wasn't even a single. That was an album cut.
Look, yo, I still play that in my mixes on the radio, just so you know.
That's dope. I need you to play Baby Mama though.
No, I'm gonna play that. I got you.
Fam.
I play that too. But
Angel,
I love it.
That's your joint.
All right, sweetie. Thank you for the interview.
You.
We'll talk soon. You're not one of those people that follow back on the gram, so I'll reach out to Ray J or something like that.
No, I will follow you right now back on the gram. What's your gram?
All right, you ready? It's difficult. DJ.
Huh? DJ.
SUSS.
Sus.
ONE.
Following you right now.
Love
Bye.
you.